Dylan Wang, crying? With his whole heart, in front of everyone? You guys, this moment was so real that fans couldn't stop crying either. Before we go on, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you love Dylan and Shinyu as much as I do, because this journey we're about to dive into? It's the most beautiful one yet. Okay, let me set the scene for you. This wasn't some drama scene or a movie script. This was real life. This was their life. Dylan Wang, our meteor garden bad boy turned doting father, and Shinyu, our forever sunshine, just welcomed their baby girl into the world. And not just that. Dylan held her for the first time and completely broke down in tears. Guys, I still can't get over how emotional this was. So many of us have been shipping them since Dao Mingxi and Shankai days. We watched their chemistry on screen, secretly hoping something was real behind the scenes. And then, slowly, the hints started appearing. The matching outfits. The sneaky glances. The way Dylan always found an excuse to mention her name in interviews. And Shinyu? She glowed whenever someone brought him up. Now, fast forward to this moment, their parents. They're a little family. And the way Dylan held his daughter, like she was made of glass and stars, like she was the most precious thing he'd ever seen, you could just tell. This wasn't acting. This was raw, unscripted, vulnerable love. People say when a man cries over his child, it's the most honest version of him you'll ever see. And let me tell you, Dylan didn't even try to hide it. His hands were shaking, his lips were trembling, and the tears just came. He kept whispering something in Mandarin, and though the audio was muffled, fans close to the moment say he kept repeating, "My little girl, my daughter, thank you, you." If that doesn't melt your heart, I don't know what will. Now let's talk about Shinyu. She was lying in the hospital bed, absolutely exhausted but smiling the kind of smile that makes you believe in love again. Her hair was messy, her cheeks were flushed, and there were tears in her eyes too, not from pain, but from watching the love of her life meet their baby for the first time. She looked at Dylan like she was seeing a new version of him. Not the celebrity, not the actor, not the heartthrob. But the father. The man. Her partner. And when he leaned down to kiss her forehead while holding the baby? Oh my God. That was it. That moment broke the internet. Social media exploded. Dylan Wang is a girl dad, trended in multiple countries. And fans couldn't help but cry along. Comments were flooded with things like, "I've never seen him this emotional before, loudly crying face, loudly crying face. They deserve all the happiness in the world." From co-stars to soulmates to parents, this is the best love story ever. I mean, same. What hits even harder is remembering where they started. Two young stars thrown into the limelight, constantly being scrutinized, having to hide their feelings for so long. Do you remember the time Dylan said in an interview, "When I fall in love, I'll protect it fiercely"? At the time we didn't know who he meant. But now, looking back, it's always been Shinyu. They kept their relationship private for years, probably to protect what they had. And now, to see them finally opening up, to see this side of their life, it just makes everything so real. Sources close to the couple say that Dylan had been reading parenting books every night for months. He apparently told his close friend, "I want to be the father I never had. I want to be there for every moment." That's the kind of man he is. And the way he looked at that little baby girl, like the entire universe was suddenly in his arms, ugh, I'm crying again just thinking about it. They say daughters soften their fathers, and Dylan? He's already completely wrapped around her tiny little fingers. Fans who managed to catch glimpses outside the hospital say Dylan stayed up all night in the nursery, pacing around with the baby in his arms. Every time the nurse tried to help, he'd say, "It's okay, I've got her." Can you believe that? And get this, he even sang a soft lullaby. That's right. The man who once said he couldn't sing lullabies without cringing was now humming a sweet tune to calm his baby girl down. That's what love does. It transforms you. As for Shinyu, she later posted a photo on her private account, a blurry snapshot of Dylan holding their daughter by the window, morning sunlight flooding in behind them. Her caption? Just one word, home. Loudly crying face, loudly crying face, loudly crying face, loudly crying face, loudly crying face. You guys. This is what we waited for. This is the ending, and the beginning, we all hoped for. And while the couple hasn't released the baby's name officially, rumors say they picked something deeply meaningful, something that combines nature and poetry. Very true to their aesthetic. I wouldn't be surprised if they went for a name that symbolizes peace or new beginnings. One source said Dylan keeps a journal where he writes little letters to their daughter every night. He plans to give it to her when she turns 18. And honestly, seeing Dylan go from tough, sarcastic actor to gentle, emotional father, it's a transformation that's touched all of us. He's setting a whole new standard. There's something sacred about that moment when a man cries for his child. It's not just about the baby, it's about everything he went through to get to that point. The fears, the sacrifices, the quiet prayers, the hope. And when he finally held her, it all came pouring out. I hope he knows how proud we all are. Not just of the actor, but of the human being. The father. The partner. The man who's showing the world that crying doesn't make you weak, it makes you real. And Shinyu? She's the kind of woman who brings out the best in someone. She's always been calm, nurturing, and quietly powerful. Now, watching her become a mother, it's like watching a flower bloom for the second time. This little girl is so lucky. She doesn't just have famous parents. She has parents who love, who cry, who show up, who dream big but stay grounded. And we, the fans, get to witness it. From the sidelines, maybe, but still close enough to feel the emotion radiating from every photo, every moment. So if you've been following their journey from the beginning, thank you. You've been part of something magical. And if you're just joining now, welcome. You're in for the most heartwarming ride. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, because you know we'll be bringing you every update, from baby's first steps to the first time she says mama and dada. This family is just getting started. And to Dylan and Shinyu, if by any chance this ever reaches you, thank you for sharing even a piece of your joy with us. Thank you for being real. For reminding us what love looks like. For letting us believe that happily ever afters do exist. From on-screen love to off-screen soulmates to proud parents, your story is more beautiful than any drama we could have imagined. We love you. We're crying with you. And we're cheering you on every single step of the way. Congratulations, Dylan and Shinyu. Welcome to the world, little one.